The first night, I heard footsteps in the basement. No one was down there. No one. In 2011, I moved my mother and my 3 children into a small house in Gary, Indiana. I thought it would be a fresh start, a safe place to rebuild. But on night 2, things began to happen. Doors would open and slam by themselves. Shadows moved across the living room like someone walking a path only they could see. I blamed the old house at first. Old houses make noises, I told myself. Then my youngest son started to change. When I asked him simple questions, his voice would become strange, reserved, like someone else was answering through him. His eyes, they looked empty for a moment, and he wouldn't let me touch him. One morning I found footprints in the dust, clear as if someone had walked through the room while we slept. There were also marks on the walls and nights of crying that none of us could explain. It wasn't just fear anymore. It was control. We invited people in. Neighbors, a church leader, and eventually investigators. Everyone heard something: footsteps, distant whispering, the sense of being watched. Some said it was a spirit. Others said it was something darker. The behavior escalated. My son would scream with a voice that wasn't his. He would look at me as if he didn't recognize me. I remember one night he walked to the middle of the room and refused to move, eyes fixed on a corner that held nothing. We tried everything. Prayer. Counseling. People recorded sessions and took photos. The story spread, and people started to call. Reporters came. A documentary crew eventually made a film about the house. But none of that fixed what was happening behind our walls. The house changed us. Sleep became a risk, each creak felt deliberate. I feared falling asleep because the thing in the house seemed to grow stronger at night. It didn't feel like an accident anymore. It felt like it wanted us out, or worse. Eventually the house was sold, documented, and later torn down. But the marks it left on my children and my family never disappeared. The memory of that darkness follows me still. If you've ever experienced something you can't explain, tell me in the comments. Subscribe for more true accounts, and if you want the full timeline and sources, check the description below. I'll be reading your stories. Never move into a house with secrets. They don't stay buried.